Okay, so now I am going to stamp the words that I'm going to put on my page. And this is what it looks like right now. So it is going to say, some see weeds and others see wishes. It's quite a few words. I am going to use the Tim Holtz Stamper Anonymous letter set, which I happen to have, and the Ranger Archival ink, and I will use an acrylic block. So what I do is I take I love this ruler. It's a see-through ruler. It's a quilting ruler, and it's divided. You can see how it has all of the lines going across and up and down, and they're all 1/4 inch lines, which makes it easy to use because you just line up the edge of your paper with the red line of your choice, and then what I do is I will draw a line with a pencil. Okay, so I like to have a guideline. So there I go. Okay, so I have a guideline. Certainly you can use any kind of ruler you want to, but I do like to have a line. And I think I'm going to use, I don't even know if I'm going to use upper and lowercase. This stamp set has both and the numbers. I've had this a while. I haven't even used it that much. You can see on the back. All right, so some see weeds. That's what my husband sees. He sees weeds. Put that on here. And I'll stamp one word at a time. I'll look at it. If I make a mistake, I'll do it over. Okay. If this was a bigger stamp, I would be going this way. But because it's small, make sure you look at it. Make sure your letter's going in the correct direction. Okay. I might even use a mixture. I don't know. Let's find the O. Some see weeds and others see wishes. I actually saw that on a calendar, and I just thought it was great. I will dance them around. I have a guideline, but I don't go straight across. You know, I don't put them all at the same level. So, okay, so let me do that, and I'll come back when I have it all stamped before I cut them out. And you go do the same thing. So you can even do this on the computer if you want to. I do it on the computer a lot of times, but this time I am going to use my stamp set. All right, we'll be back. Okay, so I have all of my words stamped on the white cardstock. And now I am going to use my paper trimmer, and I will cut them out. And I'm using a Fiskars cutter, and I like it because it has this metal, I don't know if you can see it, but in the middle here, there's a metal wire, and that is a great guide to when you're cutting. You can see exactly where you're cutting. So it looks good to me. And I'm not measuring that. I'm just using my eye to cut. And then we'll come over here. And I must be leaving about maybe 1/4 inch or so above and below the words. And then I take these. I cut them into rows. Now I'm gonna cut the words into rectangles. And I will also use my archival ink pad and just distress the edges a little bit. Some of the word blocks I'm even going to cut some more off. I want them to appear playful on my page. So let's do that. And there's no rule or regulations. You just cut it where you like it. So I'm going to do that to all of my words, and I'm going to stress the edges with the ink pad, and I'm sure you all know how to do that. So when I put this on the page, it'll stand out. And another thing you'll want to do, if your ink covers the pencil lines will stay there. Sometimes it's not a problem, sometimes it is. So now that I see that I left the pencil line there, I am going to erase them. And hopefully where I stamped the letters won't smudge. It should be permanent, but you know what? Sometimes it just isn't. And that is what you call sad. S-A-D. When it smudges when you thought it wouldn't. And it does happen. So, there you go. A good prayer should help you. Please, please. And this C, too much on the top. I'm going to take some off. There you go. All right. So let me do that, and you do it too. And then we'll come back after all. All of them are cut out, and I have also, I also did the edges. All right, so there you go.